Thank you very much. We will later go through what were the main findings of your blockchain weeks. But here, if you allow me, Tom, I would like to ask Laura if she's with us to present the Italian happening and movement. And also, I was participating 2 years ago in Rome when you were establishing the whole movement of blockchain. So please, Laura, go ahead, present this, and we will talk later about how, what the approach you will have for the future. So please, thank you.
Thank you. Can you hear us?
Yes. Okay. Good evening, Dana. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for this important opportunity. I'm Laura Cappello. I'm founder of Cappello Italian law firm. I'm also a member of INATBA, and I'm president of the Legal and Governance Board of Quadrants Foundation. With me is Raffaello Maria Del Re, software engineer, part of my legal engineering team. Here is my Italian case study. Okay, just a moment. Can you see slide?
We need to.
Can you see, Nena?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. In the last years, Italy has accelerated the digital transformation of businesses and public services. Following the pandemic and with the National Recovery and Resilience Plan, Italy has placed green and digital transition and new technologies at the basis of the economic restart. The PNRR is part of the Next Generation EU program, whose main component is the Recovery and Resilience Facility. The plan is developed around 6 missions: digitalization, innovation, competitiveness and culture, green revolution and ecological transition, infrastructures for sustainable mobility, education and research, inclusion and cohesion, health. Among the national initiatives, in line with the objectives of the PNRR and the European strategies, there is the one launched in May 2021 by Ischia. Ischia is one of the 6 municipalities that make up the island of Ischia in the province of Naples, and is one of the most popular Italian tourist destinations for the extraordinary beauty of the landscapes and for the local cuisine. Ischia has decided to anticipate shaping Europe's digital future, assigning to a pool of experts, of which I am a member and the coordinator, the task of identifying solutions in a digital key aimed at relaunching and optimizing the local economy, and therefore the tourism, which is a leading sector of the Italian and European economy. In particular, in an important resolution of March, the 25th of 2021, EU specified that the tourism sector has an impact on the EU economy, on environmental sustainability, on the objectives of the European Green Deal, and therefore on general social well-being and economic security. The result of the team's work is a legal, strategic, and technological feasibility study intended to lay the foundations for the subsequent and wider planning of an island ecosystem digital and interoperable. The Ischia project, through the implementation of new technologies, in particular blockchain, AI, IoT, machine learning, aims to create an ecosystem in which public services, essential services, and all the productive, artistic, and cultural fabric will be interconnected within a network in which every single party draws support from the mutual interactions created by the network itself. The Quadrants blockchain platform represents the technology indicated to implement the project. The ecosystem that Ischia wants to create involves the digitalization of the entire territory, starting with the public administration through the simplification of bureaucracy to support the creation of an administration close to the community and companies. This digitalization will have a positive impact on essential sectors of the Ischia area, such as health, tourism, production, transport, culture, art, ultimately affecting general well-being. Within the ecosystem, sustainability will play an important role, aiming at the creation on an entirely self-sufficient and sustainable territory powered by renewable sources with reduced environmental impact. The goal is to create a virtuous system in which verifiable and trusted tracking of consumption will stimulate energy users organized in self-sufficient energy communities on the importance of responsible procurement aimed at reducing waste. The outcome of this digitalized ecosystem also requires legal support that allows not only to attribute legal compliance to the project itself, but to guide Ischia in the necessary digital transition process. For this reason, I'm coordinating this project in order to apply the consultancy model that I called legal engineering. It consists specifically in legal compliance and software engineering. Digitalization will become the key to the enhancement of the territory and will allow the island to become the first ecosystem in the world that is entirely digitalized, anthropocentric, sustainable, transparent, inclusive, and focus on the well-being of the community.